WIDR.
3, 2, 1. Yo! Hey. Oh, whoa! Who smells in here? Oh my God! Oh, look at this Parisian night market we have in front of us. Look at all these options of wonderful cheeses we're gonna get to try.
What it do, people? You know what it is.
It's Kzoo Food.
Kzoo
You're tuned in for another
baby.
episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in to 89.1 WIDR FM. This is your source for radio evolution.
And your source for cheese evolution today, I guess.
Cheese.
Oh my gosh.
As always, I'm Cully Cooper.
Ryan Misiak, folks. You know what it is.
And today we have a special guest.
Don Provolone.
Yo!
Get that mic nice and snug up to that mic.
Right up in there. Exactly.
Yo.
Don't bite, but it might smell of cheese because I just ate
my
so much.
God.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. Well, today we have a little bit of a different episode.
I guess it is different in the fact that we got Don here, and Don actually, maybe 30 minutes ago?
Yeah. He said
Cheese talked us.
Wait, how did this happen?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I was like, Ryan, we recording today? I was like, yeah, what up, Don?
I quote, Cheddar is the worst cheese ever. I sent that as a group chat text and it sparked 2 different conversations.
Wow. Controversy. What was your thought process behind that? Why is cheddar the worst cheese?
So I was eating Ritz crackers, cheddar flavored. They're not bad, but I was eating them and I was just thinking in my head, these could be much better if they were, say, Parmesan or mozzarella. And I was like, cheddar's really at the bottom. It's at the bottom.
At the bottom. Wow.
Well, we're gonna
sharp statements.
I think
there.
what we're gonna find out today, gang, is the unofficial sharp cutting
Defining.
1 list. We're gonna have to define the best cheeses of all time. We'll have to see where cheddar lies. We'll have to see where the others lie. Some we might know. Some looks like I have no clue what these are. But
I see one that I cannot wait to get to.
Yeah?
I can.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we got a lot to go through today. What's gonna happen is I'll say one, and then we'll all
rank
make our
it.
arguments.
What are the rankings here? We got
S tier, which
S tier.
In case you don't because this is a very contemporary. Some people might not really understand what tier lists are. So tier lists are more of a niche internet thing of where you rank things based off what's best, and then it goes all the way to what's worst. It goes S, which is the best tier, which I think stands for supreme or superior.
Supreme. What would you say, Don? What do you know?
What does S mean?
Supreme has a nice taste to it. Superior sounds a bit, much.
Yeah. Let's go with supreme.
So the supreme cheese. Today we'll find
that's the title of the episode.
Supreme cheese.
Quest for the supreme cheese.
Jeez.
I cannot wait.
That is golden.
It looks like they're sorted alphabetically, but I might jump around just to go a little crazy. So we got S tier, A tier
after that,
B tier, C
under,
tier, D tier. So essentially, C is mid. C and B are mid. A and S are good. Once you get to D, you're bad, and then I'm just gonna say.
Oh, we got a few others.
I'm just gonna throw one down. I'm gonna delete this one.
Deleting one,
and I'm gonna delete this one too. So we have S, A, B, C, D, and get the out of here. Barely even a freaking thing.
Powerful.
We don't even want to.
We know where cheddar's
excluding them from the cheese category.
Cheese
completely.
Category. I don't foresee any of them getting there.
De-cheesing.
De-cheesing, yeah. Oh my God, you just invented a word.
Write that down, folks.
De-derification. Today we're gonna figure it all out. Y'all ready?
Do we run through it? Do we get started?
Yeah. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to do my best to stay out of it. I want to hear you two first, and then I can go in.
This is insane.
American cheese.
Start us out, Don.
American. Is it the orange or the white variant?
It is the Kraft single variant. I'm talking the what, when you think of American cheese.
Okay. In the wrapper.
Yeah.
I'm about to give it a C tier, classic, A lot of sandwiches were made with that, you know.
Wow.
Can't say they were the best, but you know they got us some time.
C tier?
Yeah,
it's a childhood one for sure.
Yeah.
C tier. I'm rolling with. Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't believe you at first, Don, but now the memories are rolling through my brain. I'm rolling with the C tier as well. Something about it is it's just always there, and it
feels like the perfect place.
Y'all ready for this?
What I do it, Cully. We do it.
For me, American cheese is an S tier.
Wow.
Cheese. For a couple reasons. Number one, it's really good if you're trying to make homemade mac and cheese because it has all the chemicals you need to make any cheese turn into American cheese. And then number two is you cannot deny on like a bacon, egg, and cheese, an egg McMuffin,
my brain
on a
went
grilled
right
cheese.
Just saved it for Mac tier,
is the number one. So if it's S tier for me, it's C tier for both of you. Are we cool with going B tier? Leveling out at B tier?
I think that's pretty equal.
So I think that makes sense.
You know, I think that's a great evaluation of the American cheese slice.
Because if I had it plain, C tier. If I had it on a cracker,
like American cheese and cracker, it might just be F. It might be
get.
But for some reason, like just a grilled cheese, American cheese style.
Something about it.
Like, what is it, Don? What is it?
I personally don't use American cheese for grilled cheeses.
Oh, I mean,
that's true.
I'm experimental.
I think there's many other cheeses
I think we'll
and should use, and we're gonna find them. Yeah. We're gonna find them.
Y'all ready for this one? Asiago.
Asiago.
Oh.
You take it first, Ryan.
Yeah, you go first.
I'm already ready to launch because this is my favorite cheese on a bagel. Asiago
bagel, kind of iconic.
Oh my goodness. Talk about it's a powerful flavor, and it's an amazing flavor as well. I would give it a solid B.
Me personally, I do an A. You know.
Yeah.
The bagels, you know, it is there.
It's there. I think it's undeniable. It's the king. It's of what it is.
Also like it on English muffins also. You know?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I'm gonna go A2, and so if you go BBA.
I would say throw it in A.
Throw it in A. A for Asiago.
It's so good. Yeah, something about it has its own flavor for sure.
Maybe I should try that on the grilled cheese.
Pepper Jack.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna give it a C because, you know, while it is good, the applications are extremely limited because of, you know, the pepper part. It's not bad or anything, but like, let's just say if you're making eggs or something, if you like cheese and eggs, pepper jack's probably not gonna float over that grid in eggs, or like, you know.
To me, I'm looking for that spice sometimes. I'm looking for that shredded up in there.
What you got?
For me, I'm gonna have to I would give pepper jack like a B. I'm never craving it, but it has a pretty good flavor. And it's like, I think it's good in a quesadilla, but like you said, like I can always add peppers myself.
Yeah.
Why they gotta put them in the jack already?
Yeah,
that's like that's a middle finger to me as a chef. How about you, Ryan?
A's a great evaluation of it. I think it's definitely one of the most like standalone powerful cheeses where like if you're gonna throw something on a cracker or on something minimal, it suits it well. But you know, it's itself in nature kind of limits what you can use it and do with it.
We're throwing it in B then because we got an A, B, C.
Maybe, wow.
Yeah, we're throwing that one in B, which
That's
makes
easy.
sense. I can kind of see that one next to American. If I was to think of like how Americans would rank cheeses overall, I think I could probably see that. So we're doing good by the American people, gang. So I'm proud of us. This one we were chatting out a little before.
Okay.
Provolone.
The Italians gonna love me. S tier, best cheese on the planet.
Wow, right? Wait, why is it the best cheese on the planet?
You ever had an authentic Philly cheesesteak?
Oh yeah, with that they layer it up there. Oh, that's so true. That's so
amazing.
good, right?
Solid A, without a doubt. A. If not, if there was a tier between S and A,
high A tier kind of.
It's so good.
I'm gonna go S because I can't think of a cheese I want more in most of my sandwiches.
Wow.
Just in terms of like that iconic. Plus, it's a circle.
Flavor, It melts nice. It always melts nice.
It always melts nice, but it still like retains a little bit of structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I love about that. So I'm, if you guys are cool, I'm throwing that in S. Because it seems like we love. That's where we're at. Seemed like someone had to be S. Someone had to be S tier. All right, y'all, ready for this one? This one is not even a type of. This is like a style of cheese. Baby Bell. Like those little Baby Bell wax rounds. Do you guys remember those?
Yeah, I wasn't familiar until you just gave me that description.
Yeah, so the little red little things that you would put in the bottom of your thing. They're usually, I believe there's some sort of white cheddar. Usually there's some sort of white cheddar.
I'll kick this one off. I'll say we should throw those away because, you know, me personally, I'm not snacking on just plain cheese, and that's really the application for that. So I'm just going to put it in the bottom.
Boom.
I think there should be an add a tier, call it novelty, and throw that thing in there.
Let's do.
It's like if you want attention, you're pulling up the Baby Bell and you're like flashing it around.
To me, it's not sustainable. So much wax. I can use that wax for. Look at all the candles you could have made for that with that thing. Come on.
It was fun as a kid, I guess. If y'all
it was like an activity. It was something you would do.
Truly,
I would take the wax and I would smush it up and I would tell my friend it was a Mike and I would give it to him. But I think it's more of a novelty thing. You're right. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. Oh yeah, I'm throwing that on Get Out of Here because it doesn't even seem like it's playing on the same fields.
It's
They playing football on a football field.
Oh, that's so true because they're European. All right, this next one, guys. This is like if your mom got something, or like you're going out, or it's like a church event, or it's like on a table. Brie cheese. Usually kind of like definitely got that crust. And it's also got that taste. That
funky.
It's like liquidy usually. It's pretty liquidy.
You could like scoop it.
Yeah. It's a spreader.
Very good, actually.
Very good. All right.
I can roll with it. I feel like maybe acquired, would you say? Like you kind of have to like get used to the taste of it.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in D because I still haven't gotten used to the taste. I only had it twice.
Funky,
I'd probably be at C for myself. For me, it's like it's a little metallic.
It definitely feel like something got in it.
Yeah.
Stayed around for a little bit. Yeah.
Something got in it. God, I hope not. Well, I guess technically it's a mold. Where are you putting it, man?
I would say just say B. I mean, I enjoy it, but I ain't going out my way to do much with it.
You're putting it in B. You said D. I said C. We're resting in middle ground C then.
I wonder what's gonna get the D first.
Oh yeah, what's gonna get the just like it ain't it? To be honest, I'm skipping ones I just don't know and have never had.
We'll go back to those ones.
We'll come back to those. We'll do a fire round of just like, y'all heard of this? This next one's iconic. We were talking about it in the beginning of the episode.
Oh, is this what started it all?
This is the cheddar. So I guess now we have to find out where it
Cheddar. Don,
like key us in, man.
D. It doesn't need to get out of here. It's not necessarily horrible, but it's never going to be my first choice, second choice, or third choice for anything at all.
That's a good way of justifying D tier.
How powerful.
I like that because D tier doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's just the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, of the options.
For every like use you can think of, there's something better.
How about you, bro?
Oh man, I'm stuck because I can't, in good faith, put American cheese in B tier and then not have cheddar and like, cheddar is so boring.
You gotta keep in mind that this is because of my almost insane game-changing S tier ranking.
Well, I mean, I do.
Plus, at the end, we'll do a final, and we can
just throw it in C. It's just boring.
Cheddar.
Yeah.
I would put B, and if you're going C, B,
ham
B,
and
then I'm cool.
Ham and cheddar ain't bad.
Throwing it in the C.
I
think if people saw this, they'd be like, you guys put brie next to cheddar. But to be honest, sometimes cheddar can be very powerful, like almost too powerful, overwhelmingly,
yeah, no doubt.
Or completely flavorless.
That's one of like the downfalls of it.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what the gamble I'm getting.
What is it?
Cheddar needs to figure itself out
like
and then
Russian
come back
roulette.
next year. Yeah,
Truly.
Cheddar roulette.
Cheddar roulette. Yeah, exactly.
Preach it.
Play cheddar roulette.
Oh!
Wow, this is just a picture.
Those lights turning off on us are reminding me.
This is the 15-minute mark. Yes.
15-minute mark. 15 minutes of 89.1 WIDR FM, folks.
This is your source for Radio Evolution. We're talking about cheese.
Kzoo Food Peeps. Thanks for listening.
Oh, Golden Goose, Golden Goodness. We're moving on. This is another novelty one. Are we just throwing all novelty ones in the novelty category?
Well, just honestly, no. I feel like some of these can be. I'd bump some of these up pretty high on my list.
How do you guys feel about string cheese?
String cheese, Dom.
It's usually kind of that white, right?
What do you think?
Okay. 8th grade me would probably give it an S, but present me is going to give it a C because, like I said with the Baby Bells, I'm not usually just craving cheese by itself.
Yeah.
But if I was, spring cheese would probably be the way I'd go.
Yo.
That's true. It's got a saltiness to it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I like it. You?
Oh, I love string cheese.
String cheese is good.
The worst thing about it is there's not they're always I'll eat 10 of them. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
There's not
no
enough.
Stopping you.
No
they don't even put the
bro.
serving sizes on the bag and those little individual stripes anymore. So you don't know. By the 10th one, you just feel kind of bad.
And there's something about being able to peel it that makes it more better than saying biting into it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely bite into it. Definitely bite into it.
Just the raw, like a carrot.
I feel like a kid doing that.
I gotta admit, the peel though it's like the activity.
Talking about novelty, yeah, that's fun. That's really fun.
You said B, right? C.
Yeah, I'll just C's not bad.
I'm throwing it there too because it's good, but it's also like I've grown up a little bit. I think, or at least I'd hope.
I'm not using it other than for the novelty of either.
I'm at work and I can't cook anything.
Yeah,
like the spring cheese costs 50 cents.
Colby Jack. To
Mm.
me, to me, Colby Jack was weird because I had a friend named Colby, and I had a friend named Jack. So that, I was like, what the? Imagine seeing that name on the package. Imagine having a friend named Mozzarella. Wouldn't that ease you out a little bit?
And a friend named Bree.
Yeah, I actually did have a friend named Bree.
I have a few friends named Bree.
That's hilarious. I wonder if that's named after the cheese. Probably, but maybe. But Colby Jack. The classic quesadilla bologna sandwich cheese to me, kind of. What are you guys' thoughts?
I'll go with a decent C for kind of has the same feelings as cheddar does for me. Sometimes it's too overpowering, sometimes it's just flat. Wow, it is good, but that just kind of throws it off.
No.
I agree. I see that.
What's it probably? I would also say I'm gonna go with A. I love Colby Jack. I don't know the novelty of it. I keep going to novelty. It's my phrase for the day.
The novelty. Why is this one so novellatous?
It's the marbleization of it.
That's kind of
as a kid.
It's cool.
I always enjoyed
it's so interesting
that.
to see each one has the marbleization's a little different, the Meyer brand versus the Boar's Head or something like that.
Every slice is different, and
oh my god, that's beautiful, dude.
I was gonna say something else. It was just I'd say it's a more rounded out cheddar. Sometimes just we talked about the cheddar being way too strong.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a great
balance.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree 100%. Except in the fact that I do not, and it's a D tier for me. Genuinely.
Really?
Yeah. Colby Jack has done me wrong too many times, I think, guys.
Wow.
I think that's the case. I made a grilled cheese one time with just Colby Jack, and it was vile. There's something to me, the taste of Colby Jack
kind of tastes like plastic.
It's like a plasticky, it's trying to be cheese, in a way, and then over here American #1. But at the end of the day, I think it was probably the brand I got, and I can also remember how happy I was to do the Dorito Colby Jack turkey sandwiches when I was a kid. Shove all the sandwich making ingredients together. So I think I'd go C.
I can say one thing. I'd 100% prefer American over Colby Jack. So your statement's not.
Okay. Thank you, man. I needed that.
And Ryan, I thought he was kind of tripping with the A for the Colby Jack.
Tripping with the A,
and then you went.
Bro,
no. I went C. A.
I'm throwing it there. I'm throwing it in C or B maybe.
C.
Because what did you give it? You gave it.
I gave it an A.
You gave it an A, and you gave it a C.
You gave it a D. I feel like our C's and D's overwhelmed his A. I think it should go C.
Let's go in C.
It goes where it needs to be.
This is where we're at. This is the world. Cottage cheese. Yeah, I'm not a consumer. I'm not, so for me it's just a D tier. I'd rather not have it.
Is cream cheese on there too?
Cream cheese is on there.
We can slap cream cheese and D right along with it, if I'm being honest. The only time I've ever seen people consume any of those cheeses with hot Cheetos, and it's kind of crazy.
I gotta have to take a minute to process what
That's
I just heard.
wow.
Yeah.
You could throw cream cheese along there.
Cottage cheese, we could put in D. Are we cool?
I'm cool with putting that in D for sure. Cream cheese.
Cream cheese though. Hold up though. Explain yourself, bro.
Yeah. What's wrong with the cream cheese?
But listen, I got bad experiences with cream cheese.
They did you wrong?
Not the people who were consuming it did me wrong, so I hold that against cream cheese. So why are you eating hot Cheetos and cream cheese at 9 a.m. algebra class?
And you didn't get a scoop skis, dude?
I'm okay.
9 a.m. Oh my god, I can smell that.
Yo, I'm still.
That smells like high school. Yeah,
I'm still tired.
Real.
Like you don't want an orange juice or nothing? A muffin?
Hey.
Something a little bit more. Sit in your stomach a little nicer.
Spicy and creamy.
I'd put cream cheese at B.
Can I hear you guys as like
C's?
It's because I love it in a bagel. I can't really think of anything else.
I can think about is bagel, and maybe
I put B for bagel. That was my thought process there.
Bro, I mean, it can be used to cook. So like I threw it in chili the other.
You put cream cheese in chili?
Yeah, that's villainous.
What?
That is
chili.
That's nefarious.
As like a sour cream stand-in, or like
a little
as
bit of
a
both.
mix-in?
A little bit of both.
You're delirious, but it might work.
You are delirious, my man.
It might work though. Now that I think about it.
No, like I'd eat it and I'd probably be like, "Whoa, that's really good." But right now,
but you're insane for being to want to try it.
Yeah. That in general, the fact that your mind made that connection, my man. Anthony Bourdain would have been like, "Are you okay, dude?" Because like that is some next level chef stuff. I've never heard of that.
I'm gonna
what else would you suggest I put in the
butter?
Butter.
Yeah, that's what I do when I need a little bit of that creaminess in it.
That's kind of insane
I
too.
go butter.
I'm glad I put the cream cheese in, folks.
Yeah, no. I think I'm a stand with
I'm glad
Why?
I think I'm a stand with Ryan.
Yes,
cream cheese is
oh man, I
less
just
than
tear
butter.
some craft singles and I go at it.
Oh my
God. Nothing wrong with that. I love that stuff. That sounds good to me.
I'd like to change my ranking on cream cheese.
Okay.
I didn't take into account bagels, so I'm gonna give it a C.
C. What'd you give it?
Yeah,
C.
I said C.
I give it a B, so let's put it in C. All right. This next one, Cheese Whiz.
No. Throw it away. Get it out of here.
Is that a just get it out of here?
I think it is. Like, just get it out of here. I don't think there's any case for it.
I've never seen anybody actually enjoy Cheese Whiz. It's like something that only happens in movies.
I will say, there's two arguments for the original cheesesteak. A lot of people say provolone.
And if you say Cheese Whiz,
a lot of people say Cheese Whiz.
And
a lot of people say Cheese Whiz.
If you say Cheese Whiz, you deserve to be in a gulag somewhere in the middle of Russia, and not in the middle of Russia, in the icy part of Russia that is above Asia. You need to be over there. Cheese Whiz is disgusting, and it's even worse on cheesesteaks.
It's to Siberia with you folks if you're a cheese whizzer.
Wow.
Oh my god. You know, but the thing is, like, I'd rather have provolone, TBH. So I'm cool with getting it out of here. Bottom, Cheese Whiz.
I think you need to live with a pack of polar bears if you enjoy Cheese Whiz.
Oh wow. What a break. Pack of polar bears. Not just one.
A damning castigation by Don. I agree. It could go at the bottom. How about you?
Yeah. Oh, I never. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Sorry,
you're good.
people.
Feta. This is like a Greek salad, a nice little.
Wow.
B. Yeah. I like Greek cuisine.
Yeah. Feta. Yeah. Feta in a salad and a grilled cheese on top of a pizza.
Actually, A.
Honestly, feta.
I'll go feta. I'll go A too. I think that sounds great.
I can't think of a time where I'd be like, ugh, feta.
No, it's even I've had it on desserts before too.
So you really know your limits with feta though. That's what makes it so great. Like you just like see something like feta doesn't need to be on there.
For real.
Yeah.
It's great on a salad.
Yeah, the limits are clear.
It just adds so much creaminess and love.
Yeah. It's like Greek Parmesan.
We gotta get that quote, like Kzoo food. Yeah.
It's like Greek Parmesan.
Yeah. It's like Greek Parmesan.
You know your limits.
Don talking about know your limits. Know your limits.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you. We're gonna have that's
speaking
like a new,
words of cheesedom. Sorry.
No, I love it, man. Goat.
Can you repeat that?
Goat.
Never had it.
My girlfriend loves goat cheese, and she likes to put jam on it and then dip crackers in it.
Very
That's
common.
her thing.
I don't think I want to try it.
It's got a similar sort of taste to brie for me, so I'm going C tier. If I had to put it somewhere.
Throw it in there. I don't.
We'll put it's middle.
Jam. Cheese. I'm all good.
Gouda.
It's actually really good.
Gouda.
I put Gouda in S tier.
Gouda. Oh, S tier? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I put it in S tier.
I'll put it S tier too.
It's gotta be S tier.
It tastes so good.
What is it about it?
I think it's what's smoked.
Yeah.
And it's creamy.
Yeah.
It's
nutty. It's buttery, and
it's sharp, but it's also very dull. So that's what's so good about it. All right, y'all know what gorgonzola is?
Gorgonzola, baby.
I've never had that.
Gorgs. Yeah, is it crumbly?
Oh yeah, it's like a crumbly.
Gorgs.
Looks like blue cheese.
It's got some color to it, right?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a
green in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very funky. Y'all, do you know what it is, Don?
Never tried it.
Gorgs?
I've never had it either. Where would you put it?
Yeah.
Salad.
No, I meant at the rank. But yeah,
how would I put it? Honestly, like teetering on D skis, bro.
Keep in mind, cottage is next to that.
For the folks at home, throw it at C. I know someone's living by it.
Yay!
Oh no, we can't focus on making them happy because they're still mad about cheddar.
That's true. Yeah, at this point
they're probably mad about a lot more.
We have to
than
do what we have to do. All right, halloumi.
Oh, can I see a picture of it?
It's like a fried cheese that kind of sticks together. Had it once in my life.
Negative.
Never had it.
Let's not do it then. Munster.
S.
Yeah.
I can give it S.
Ryan?
I think A is gonna go for me.
I'd probably go A too, because it's not better than provolone, to me.
But I didn't. Hey, it's under provolone.
It's like if.
Oh, okay.
If Munster.
Let me get this clear.
If it was
provolone is the top for
Gouda's little brother.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah. Everything I put in S is under provolone.
All right. Then I'm gonna pop in high A. It's the highest one in A.
Definitely high A for sure. I can rock with that. So good. So good.
Mozzarella. Classic. I mean, this is like... Well, I'm S because no other cheese does what it does.
True, yeah, that's tough to compete with.
Say the closest
Some
thing...
would say it's maybe even the best cheese of...
Kids would
best.
because it's so creamy and so flavorless.
I'll give it second best.
Those pizza shop owners out there tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you. By the way, if you're interested in donating any za, come by my place. I'm open whenever for y'all.
So you're putting mozzarella on top of provolone?
Why don't we at the end we come back and we rank the S tier from top to bottom?
Yeah. That makes sense.
That makes sense, y'all. We still gotta figure out what's going in this category.
Any of y'all purveyors of Indian cuisine, paneer?
Negative. Can I see it maybe?
Yeah, it's like little cubes and they don't melt.
Yeah.
They just kind of happen.
I'll give it a solid B because they don't melt.
Yeah.
Like if they melted, I'd give it more. It's actually nice stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would agree. I'd go B too because they're good. They're good. But I mean, like, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about, like, dang, a paneer dish would hit right now.
The only thing I think about is like, why doesn't it melt?
They figured it out. The Indian subcontinent has a lot of mysteries.
Beat the heat.
Yeah. All right, gang. Parmesan.
Parmesan's really good.
Yeah, because I think it's the best sharp cheese. I can't think of a better sharp cheese.
Like spaghetti, bro.
I'd say A. I mean,
it makes any pasta you eat 10 times better.
It makes anything you make 10 times better because it's like salt and cheese. You can put just a little bit on a grilled cheese, boom, it's like elevated. You put a little bit on pizza, boom, it's elevated. A salad, elevated. It's an elevator. It wants to help. So it's S tier.
I've had a Caesar salad before.
So it is S tier, yeah.
Both 2 S's?
Yeah.
I would put it at A anyways.
You could give it a D, it would stay at S, right? No, absolute. I can kind of agree with that. Ricotta. That's like the stuff between lasagna cheese sometimes.
A.
I would say B.
I go B too. I kind of go between
niche.
there.
It's got
super
its own
niche.
little place.
And I've had really good, but I've also had pretty mid. So
I've only had it in lasagna.
Oh, come on! Oh, that's
30 minutes.
Hey, that means we're nearing. Oh, by the way, you're listening to 89.1 WIDR FM, folks. We're just trying to get the lights back in on our brand new studio.
Where's that throwing stick at?
I'm walking around. This one ain't even coming back up.
Lights, turn on.
Stick right there.
Here, throw that stick around. Hey, there we go. We're back up, people.
You like to hear that, folks. All right, and now we're back to it, gang.
What else we got? Cully.
This one goes back and forth. I feel like people don't like this and then people do, but Swiss.
Oh, I love Swiss. Oh my
A.
gosh. I put an S tier.
Go A2. Because I love it.
There's some. I guess A is a good one. There's a lot of places that don't work.
Yeah, like a mac and cheese.
Yeah. It doesn't really work on grilled cheese. It doesn't really work for the context of melting it.
Swiss grilled cheese is kind of fire.
Swiss, but it kind of have something else too.
Yeah,
like a little bit of ham or like an egg or like Swiss to me really excels in like a pastrami sandwich or like a Reuben or like a Cali Reuben.
I like to call it
sandwich.
the cold cut provolone. It can melt, but it's not great for it.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, it's honestly nice when it doesn't melt a little bit. Like that taste kind of stays there.
What else we got?
We got one more, folks. Y'all ready for this? Chihuahua.
S.
What cheese? It's like queso blanco. It's like the white cheese at Mexican restaurants, kind of.
Yeah.
That's typically Chihuahua cheese.
Yeah.
Fun fact. There's an entire region in Mexico named Chihuahua, where Chihuahua cheese originates from.
You went what? S tier?
S tier.
S tier? I'm locking that in as A for me, but I'll put it in an S because we got the majority vote there. All right, gang. That was the last one of the list. Now we are on to the final stage, which is let's rank the best and worst. So let's choose our top S tier. So we have provolone, Gouda, mozzarella, Parmesan, and Chihuahua.
Oh, this is tough.
For me, I put provolone first, mozzarella second, Gouda third, Chihuahua fourth. What else was there?
Parmesan fifth would be your last one there.
Parmesan?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I put Parmesan above Chihuahua.
Okay, how about you, Rye?
Tie for first place. Gouda, provolone.
I'm gonna go.
That's all I need to say.
I'm gonna go. I would go kind of similar. I would go with Don. I'd go provolone, mozzarella, then Gouda. But I also do go back and forth with Gouda. Like I feel like I just want to have mozzarella in the one of the two. But I think what we're definitely establishing is number one, provolone.
What is it about?
I don't know what it is, but the official number one cheese of America and Kzoo Food and 89.1 WIDR FM and Kalamazoo is... You ready for it? Don, give it away.
I want to add one more thing before.
Go for it.
The world. It's number one cheese of the world.
Oh.
And maybe beyond?
So I'm speaking for aliens too.
Number one...
Provolone.
Universal cheese.
Provolone.
I'm telling people with Morse code too. Provolone.
Universal cheese.
Now. The provolone's the universal cheese.
Provolone, wow.
Yes.
Cheese universe, guys.
Congratulations, provolone.
Congratulations, provolone. And at dead bottom, the only one in D tier, cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese.
Maybe we just weren't exposed to it as kids.
I definitely had my fair share of cottage cheese.
That's a very Polish thing, I think.
And honestly, I could definitely eat it. It's not something I
wouldn't eat it. I can.
I won't buy it, but I'll if it's
like
there.
My grandmother likes it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll probably eat it.
Say like the school's hosting some event, like they have some cottage cheese there. You know,
sour.
You know, like I'll eat some.
Yes, it will make you pucker.
Oh boy, I love a good pucker. No, give me some of that cottage cheese.
I cannot deny it's good though.
It's
It's good stuff. It's really good stuff.
It has its time.
Yeah. I wish though.
Wow.
If I had a bowl of cottage cheese right here, right now, well, you know what I'd do? I'd offer it to both of you.
I'd offer it to the many hungry students out there.
Which is true. And if you are a hungry student on campus, feel free to go check out the Essential Needs Pantry to get anything from body care to food to anything kind of in that thing. If you're
essential
interested,
student, as a student,
we
all have essential student needs.
Hey, and so we want to be seeing towards that. So Western Michigan University has that service. Just look up WMU Essential Needs. If you or anyone on campus you know is looking to get some grub. Anyway, that's our show. Don, thank you for helping us take on this momentous task. A lot of responsibility for this episode. So
to pick the galactic dairy product, the universal cheese.
The universal cheese. Not only is it
Emperor Palpatine would agree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Not a great guy I'd want to agree on this list, but hey, I'm glad he's out there thinking about us. Shout out to the Republic, the Intergalactic Republic. Y'all are doing great things.
Shout out to cheese.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to cheese.
Even if you weren't S tier, we still care about you.
Facts.
Who says that intergalactic mass murderers can decide that they like cheese?
So true. That's the sentiment we're going to leave you with this episode.
Luke Skywalker decides that. That too.
Put that on a shirt.
Put that on a shirt and smoke it.
Han Solo.
Speaking of smoked cheese, Provolone's the number 1, Gouda's number 2, with Cottage at the dead bottom.
Gouda coming in very close.
That's so true.
One now.
What's I think Jabba the Hutt like?
Yeah. He'd be like,
cut him open, serve him up.
Yeah, he'd be like, cottage cheese sounds good to me.
What did he sound like again? He was like, oh yeah, he was spoken a whole other thing. He wasn't like,
right?
Yeah.
Single word.
Well, we're gonna leave you with that sentiment. That.
What type of cheese would Jabba like?
What kind of cheese would Jabba like? We want to hear from you. How about you let us know in the comments?
What would Jabba do?
Yeah, what would Jabba do? Oh, probably not the best thing. Knowing that.
Not anything good.
Yeah, probably not great. Thank you all so much for being part of this show. If you didn't hear, Kzoo Food just won best number 1 podcast and entertainment talk show in the nation.
Number one.
Pinnacle Awards for the Michigan Association.
College
Media Association. Nationwide. Oh yeah, not even
audio entertainment program, folks. You know this. It's Kzoo Foods number 1.
We'll be checking back in with you next week. Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Don.
All right.
And thank you for listening, folks. Peace.